You guys know I had to do this again. In today's video I'm gonna show you guys how to turn Vexento's song Spark into a nice future house drop.
Simply because this is survival, so that means there is a day-night cycle for me, where, I have to fight mobs.
Hope you enjoyed my little story. Now let's get back to the tutorial. First open up FL Studio. The original song is in 117 BPM, but this is house, so set it to 128. The first step to creating a nice track is the melody. I copied the melody and added a bass line. Then I built chords on top of the bass notes. Nice. Now that we have a nice foundation for the track, it's time to get into the sound design. For every future bounce track you need a very groovy bass line. You can achieve this with a few layers that sounds like this. And for the sub bass I added a 3x oscillator. Altogether it sounds like this. You can add swing to make the bass more groovy and powerful. For the leads add various sounds like source plucks, white noise and vocals to get a thick sound. Altogether it sounds like this. I also added this effect in between the leads, which is popular in future house. Next I added chords and chopped them up to fit the bass line. Use pluck synths like these. I also added a piano, which is used a lot in this genre. That is all the instruments for the drop. Now let's get into the drums and effects. Here are all the samples I used. Simple. Now for the effects. Adding a lot of random samples can help fill up spaces in the drop and make it more interesting. You can also make an NCS style riser by automating the pitch of a square wave like this. Full drum loop with FX. There we go guys, the drop is done. There's one more thing and that's the build up. Let's quickly make that. Build up drums. Build riser. Introduce the chords and leads with a low pass filter. Also add the NCS riser. Together the build up sounds like this. I'm not going to say too much about the mixing, except that there should be some sort of sidechain on most sounds. It is a very essential part of house music. You might as well just put a kickstart on the master at this point. Haha, just kidding, don't do that please. Also throw some EQ and stereo width to make sure nothing clashes, and you get a clean result. For the mastering I put a fruity EQ2 which boosts some of the high and low frequencies, a tiny bit of stereo shaper, and a limiter and maximus which caps the volume at -1.5 decibels. Easy. Alrighty everyone, that is the whole track complete. Like this video and tell me in the comments if you want to see a full remix of the song. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Enjoy the finished result.